Hey guys, it's Sven from obons.com. So I saw this question on one of the forums asking if they should use a server-side language to render pages or use JavaScript. What this means is, should you use languages like PHP or Java to render HTML pages and output to the user, or should you use JSON APIs and let them fetch results from Ajax? There are pros and cons of both, so in this video I will be discussing pros and cons of using a JavaScript based website and when you should use JavaScript. So first of all, what are the pros of JavaScript? Number one, when you're managing stuff from client side, it is a lot easier to customize the UI. For example, if you want to show loaders while loading part of an HTML element and stuff like that, it is a lot easier to do so in JavaScript. Number two, since you're only requesting JSON responses from the server is now responding a lot faster because all it has to do is fetch database results, encode it in JSON, and then respond to the user. So this is a lot faster, and most of the work here is done by the web browser because they are just rendering the HTML. So not only is your server load reducing, but you are also making your website a lot faster. Now if you create APIs with JSON responses, you can use this for multiple platforms. For example, if you want a website and want an iPhone or Android application, this will make it easier just to create APIs and then using it for multiple platforms. If you're using something like AngularJS, there are libraries that do stuff for you. There's also caching available in AngularJS as far as I remember. Now we'll see some drawbacks of using a JavaScript website. Now I know I said JavaScript makes your website fast, but if you use too much JavaScript, your pages will be a lot slower. I remember having this project where our client wanted us to use a lot of JavaScript code, which after a few years became not only obsolete, but our website was a lot slower than it should be because there were a lot of HTML elements that were being rendered on the browser side, making it a slow website. Now let's say you have a register form where you have to include 20k cities in a drop-down box. Now try using a JSON parser in a loop and you will see that your browser not only hangs, but in some cases it might crash. To solve this, you will need a server-side language to render your HTML. So if you have forms or data that is a lot, then you cannot use JSON to respond to your client side. The biggest disadvantage I find is search engine optimization. If you are calling your pages from Ajax and want search engine bots to read your page, some bots cannot read it. Googlebot, however, can read JavaScript, but I think that you have to customize some stuff from the webmaster tools. But if you're planning to use search engine bots as the main tool for marketing, I do not recommend using JavaScript as the main platform for your website to render your HTML. I'm not sure which bots do read JavaScript, but I don't think a lot of them read JavaScript other than Google. So what I recommend is, if you have pages that do not require search engine bots, or if you're not going to use traffic from search engines or have other ways to market your business, then you can go for a full page JavaScript website. You should also limit your data that you are passing in your JSON responses to avoid browser from crashing. So that's it for today. In the next video, we'll be checking the pros and cons of using a server language in rendering HTML. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you like this video.